Hello, Cowabunga dude. Good morning. Ooh, good morning for you. I guess it is morning for me. It's 12:33 a.m. I guess that means it's good morning. Hey, what's up, Anthony? What's going on? A long time no see. What is up, everybody? Thank you, the Science News Workshop. Hello, Mark Pinheiro, London. Oh, wow, yeah. Yo, Eric, Anthony, Island Jordan. When exactly the episode dropped today? I believe in 26 minutes. Jesus M or Jesus, saludos. Panda 109, what's up? Jay Miggy, hi. Nazrin, what's up? Joseph West. Okay, now they're getting too much. B0, what's going on? What's going on? I'm. Hey, Jay Hent, what's up, man? Yeah, it's been a while, dude. What's going on, man? Glad to hear you're still alive. Hope you're well. Woof woof to everybody saying woof woof. Uh, man, I'm so excited for you guys to see this because I don't know how old everybody is. I'm a lot older than I look, apparently. I'm 34. So I literally grew up like when I was like 4 or 5 years old watching the X-Men animated series literally on TV, Saturday morning cartoons. So it's super awesome, man. It was super awesome. And the way that this is handled, the way X-Men 97 is, I've loved the 3 episodes that I've seen so far. I think the animation, like the fight scenes with the animation, is incredible. What's going on, everybody? Yeah, if you're on Joseph West, I see. If you're on the East Coast, yeah, it's 3 a.m. for you guys, which I feel for you. 48, Monique, 48. We the People, 27, 36. Yeah, just a little older than me. 40, a little older than me. 42. Yeah, okay, so we're all like you guys are the people that we're literally young kids watching this stuff, right? I love it. Hey, there you go. Yeah, I'll be 36 in October. Sorry, I'll be 35 in October. Anthony, nice. Oh yeah. Early birthday. Mr. Anderson's in the house. What's going on? Spider Cal. It's really not that bad. Like, I don't know, getting older is really not that bad. I'm enjoying it. Alpha Shear, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on? Any youngsters? Hey, enjoy your youth. Yeah, tonight I'm exactly, Mr. Anderson. Tonight at 12. Yeah. Yeah. The only thing that sucks about getting older is like it is kind of like true what everybody says about your body like starting to hurt all the time. Like, dude, my body hurts all the time. Granted, I have some problems I was born with that affect me, but man, I feel it a lot more now that I'm older. Yeah, yeah. Monique, were you older than Mr. Anderson, or were you the same age? Mr. Anderson's 42. I can't remember what you said. Oh, 48. We're all fans. We're all 12 tonight, right? I mean, it is what it is. I can't tell you like, man, it was just so cool watching this series. Sorry, I've only seen 3 episodes of it, and there's 10. But hey, Adam Matthew Smith, what's up, man? How's it going? Mello, how's it going? Gabriel, sorry. Yo, Jeremiah Griffith, what's up? Member in the chat, what's going on? How's it going? It starts in 23 minutes, I believe, and yeah, I'm really excited for everyone to see this. I have my breakdown for it like ready to go, like as soon as this launches. Actually, hold on, let me. Oh no! Oh, I just exited out of it. Oh, I hope I'm still alive. Am I still alive? I think it. Chats are still coming in. I have to check on my phone. Okay, I think it says I'm still alive, so I'm not. Let me click it. I just like exited everything. Okay, it seems to be good. Seems to be good. Oh no, I clicked another button. Oh gosh, I'm just screwing everything up. You could call me a boomer. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? Hey, Jeremiah 51. Yeah, so Jeremiah and Monique, did y'all watch the animated series? Actually, just everybody who watched the animated series growing up. Okay, thank you, everybody. Thank you for telling me. Yeah, Deadpool and Wolverine for sure, Buttercup. Yeah, thanks for telling me I'm live. But yeah, who watched the animated show as a kid specifically? Or maybe you weren't a kid at the time. Who watched it when it was out on TV, I guess, when it was still like, new episodes releasing every week? Who watched it then? Cuz I did. It's like one of my fondest memories. That's like how I got into this. Is really how I got into everything. Like that's when like the comics started and everything like that was my love for the animated series and Spider-Man as well. Do you like the Marvel game clips movies on YouTube? I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. Uh, yeah. The Spider-Man 90 show. That's what I'm talking about as well. Alpha. Yeah, I watched both. Yeah. Hey, good luck. I don't really know how to pronounce your name. I'm terribly sorry. I think I don't even know. Navat Wing. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to pronounce your name. But good luck on your driving license exam. Jayanth, yeah, you could watch this without watching the original show. I guess I could kind of catch people up who haven't seen it. It's not. I guess it's not. It's not really a spoiler. It's already came out. So the last episode, or should I start like? What do I start? Like at the very beginning. So in the first episode, they introduce Jubilee, and they introduce the Sentinels right away. And Guy Rich has like a facility, and they infiltrate him. Morph is believed to be dead. I think that actually happens in the second episode because it's like a part one, part two. So Morph is believed to be dead, gets like blasted by Sentinel, saving Wolverine's life, I think. Beast's life? No, Wolverine. Beast gets captured. Um, they introduce Jubilee, and basically, like the entire show, Jubilee is not like an official X-Men. She's like training. She's at the X Mansion. Um, I think it really comes down to the final episode. Guy Rich is at uh, a United Nations summit, I think, is what it is. And Professor X is there, and he's like on stage, and Guy Ritchie is going on, and he's talking about how X-Men need to be exterminated, basically, because if they aren't, it's the end of humanity, like humans. It's the extinction of them. So he says something like, "I've often wondered, since Professor Charles Xavier fights for mutants if he is one himself, and he releases a device on him. I can't remember what it's called. I put it in my breakdown though. I'm so tired. Like seriously, as soon as this ends tonight, I'm going to bed, y'all. Sorry. I have the breakdown up. Oh, that's what I went to check before I exited out and everything. I have the breakdown up and ready to go. So hold on. Let me just check one thing. Yes, it is ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and schedule this actually right now. March 20th. We're gonna do 1:30 a.m. 1:30 a.m. That sounds good. Cool. So my breakdown for this will be out at 1:30 a.m., which is right when the episode should end. So yeah. Okay. So keep wherever I was. Okay. So Gyrich uses a device on Professor X that essentially like sends his powers into override mode and puts him in a coma. And one thing that I really love about the animated series is the relationship that you see between Magneto and Professor X, because like their story, I absolutely love their story. I think I've even said at some point in time, like one of my favorite live action moments is in The Last Stand, where Jean is, she has Charles and she's about to kill him, and Magneto sees it and he yells out Charles like before he dies. It's like one of those moments where you're like, yeah, yes, they're fighting each other, they're foes, but you also remember that they actually love each other. Like Magneto and Professor X love each other, like they're like best friends. And so in the final episode, Professor X is in the final episode of the X-Men animated series called Graduation Day. Professor X gets hit by that device that I can't remember the name that's in my breakdown. Um, and he gets put into a coma and he's dying. Wolverine actually believes that he's dead, but Hank Beast is like, no, 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 um, he's still with us. He's fighting. His brain's like really, really fighting. Hey, woof woof to Costa Rica, Costa Rica. There was Canada. What's going on, everybody? What's up, Christopher Dawkins, David Peterson? What's going on? I look like Drake Bell. Actually, I have heard that before. Yeah, like maybe once or twice. Twice. Um, and so the after Professor X is attacked, it's on TV, so all the mutants see it. So a lot of mutants on Genosha look to Magneto. They're like, lead us, lead us. They're like, we need a leader, and you have been preaching that, we should rule over the humans, so you should lead us. And so Magneto has like this army of mutants at his disposal, and there are random mutants around the world that are like rioting in the streets and stuff. And Morph, who can, shapeshift, even transforms into Professor X, and he goes on TV and is like, hey, please stop rioting, but it doesn't really work. But that's where Morph returns. He's believed to be dead in the second episode. At one point in time, it's revealed that Mr. Sinister has him, and he like brainwashed him and stuff. And eventually, in the very last episode, he comes back, and Professor X basically says he's an X-Men now, and that's why we see him in the show now. Puerto Rico, what's going on? Philippines, what's going on? Hello, hello. Uh, and so it in order to try and save Professor X, I'm trying to I'm trying to figure out the order that this all happens, but essentially Jean, Wolverine, and Cyclops go to Genosha, go to Magneto, and at this point in time, like the X-Men and Magneto are not friends. So the Blackbird shows up, the plane that they take shows up, and Magneto actually destroys it. And he doesn't know that Cyclops, Jean, and Wolverine actually jump out of it. He thinks he killed some X-Men, and he's even like, oh, like, sorry, but it is what it is. Like, he's so pissed off at the world that he's just like, I don't even care. Like, yeah, I'll kill the X-Men. Like, boom. He thinks he killed them. But Jean uses her psychic abilities to help them land safely on the ground. They eventually go up and they start to fight. Magneto starts to fight them, but then they're like, "Hey, like Professor X is dying, and we need your help." And he thinks they're trying to trick him because he saw who he thought was Professor X on TV just fine, but really it was Morph. And so they tell him like, "No, that was Morph. He's dying." And really, the only way to save him is you. So Jean realizes that Professor X's brain wavelengths are electromagnetic. I believe that's what happens. And so Magneto could actually amplify them to help him send a message to Lilandra of the Shi'ar homeworld, because they are an advanced alien race, and Professor X was actually married to Lilandra at one point in time. Uh, and so basically they convince Magneto, it's a really, really cool scene. They basically convince Magneto to help Professor X by stating like, Jean, I think, asked him at one point in time, she's like, how much do you love Professor X? And Magneto gets really mad and he's like, how dare you ask me that question? Like, I love that man. He is my only equal and perhaps my only friend. So this is even, at the end where Magneto's literally like, he has an army of mutants behind him and he's literally about to like take over the world finally. Like his dream come true. And basically they say like, it's either that or you come and save Professor Charles Xavier, and he chooses to go save Charles Xavier. So he doesn't opt for world domination. He opts to save his friend, and even as Professor X kind he so he manages they send the signal, and Professor X kind of comes out of a coma for a brief second, and he says goodbye to everybody. But when he wakes up, he calls him Magnus, and he's like, "Don't you have something better to do than to nurse an old friend?" And Magneto's like, "There's nothing more important," or something like that. So like in the very last episode, it really shows you how much Magneto actually does love Charles Xavier, and how Charles Xavier does love Magneto. It's one of the best stories in in the animated show, in the comics, in the live actions, because I think it's actually depicted fairly well in the live actions. Even though I have a lot of issues with some of the X-Men movies, I still really enjoyed the Fox X-Men movie. Well, most of them. There are some that I don't, but most of them I really enjoy, and I really do enjoy the relationship that they've shown on screen. Yo, I'm from Orlando, Donovan. What's going on? I wonder which year we will get an MCU X-Men movie. Well, I've heard something like it could come in 2026. Dave G, California. Oh, what did I just do? Oh no. I just got rid of the chat, guys. I'm sorry. Uh, I have no idea how to get it back. How about this? Hey, I got it back. Sorry. My issue with the X-Men movies is just some just aren't, I don't think, that good story-wise. But for the most part, like quite honestly, most of the I mean, actually, really, all of the X-Men movies came out before I was doing YouTube, and I don't know how to say this. I feel like now I'm more educated with what it takes to make things. I'm more educated with how like storyboards work, how the process of a TV show or a movie is made, because I've met all of these people, right? Um, and I feel like I'm more picky. I don't know if that's the right word, but I feel like it was definitely easier to enjoy the movies back then. So since then, some people have asked like, "Hey, will you go back and like break down like a lot of these older movies?" And I'm like, I don't think so. I'm gonna keep those to myself because if I start to nitpick it all, I'm not gonna enjoy them as much. And some movies like and let me clarify, it's the newer X-Men films. Like I don't really have a problem with X-Men: The Last Stand. A lot of people do. I don't. I also don't have that big of a problem with Spider-Man 3 either, which a lot of people do. I just don't though. This live with the people should stay up unless for some reason um, it gets taken down, but it should stay up. Big Boy Lion, what up? From Louisiana, from Algeria. How's it going, Husam? The animation really is amazing. It really, really is. Nick Boy, Wolf Wolf from Atlanta. Wolf Wolf to everybody. Yeah, hey, Christopher Dawkins. Yeah, definitely like Cavill as Cyclops. The more I watch, because I've watched this first episode maybe like 4 times, doing because I had to do my breakdown. Um, the more I watch this, I'm like, dude, Henry Cavill would be the perfect Cyclops. Watch Cyclops in this first episode, thinking of Henry Cavill, and you will be like, dude, it should be Henry Cavill. I know there's been rumors that he's been cast as like a variant of Wolverine, which would be cool, but I would really love for him to lead the X-Men as Cyclops. Like, we do an X-Men first class team in the MCU, right? Professor X, and then you have Cyclops, Jean, Warren, who is the X-Men Angel, Warren Worthington III, uh, Beast, and I feel like I'm missing Iceman. I think that's everybody. And Jean is actually Marvel Girl in the X-Men first class. So, look at the picture. What picture? I can't see any pictures. Monica, are you referring to Spider-Man 3? Oh, you're saying X-Men First Class like the movie. There's I remember having some flaws with it. I think I I so my I think my biggest issue is I think Cyclops was underutilized in the original X-Men films, especially since, he dies. And I really just didn't like that because Cyclops is one of my all-time, not just favorite X-Men, but superheroes in general. I love how he is. I love how, like, I love his character, like not the character Cyclops, but the character of the person that he is, right? Um, I like that a lot. I like who he is. He's a stand-up guy, like that's what I really like about him. And the way that he uses his blasters in the animated series here is like really cool, really really cool. You'll see. Um, so with those newer X-Men films, it's just like Cyclops was younger, um, which is fine. But I just after watching the originals, I was like, I'd really like to see Cyclops shine, and it didn't. You didn't really get that because it's just not what they went for, which is like my problem, I guess, right? Like I wanted an older Cyclops, but that's not the route they were going down. So, you know, those older movies, I look back and sometimes I rewatch and I just have fun and I enjoy them for what they are. And I've been trying to do that a lot more recently, in all honesty, because there's been a lot of negativity. And it sucks because, a lot of times I have to address the bad sides of things. But I've been trying to just kind of enjoy things more. Like Avatar: The Last Airbender on Netflix, like it has flaws, but I just wanted to sit back and enjoy it, and so I did. And actually, by the end, if you haven't seen it, I won't say spoilers, but Avatar: The Last Airbender series actually ended up being really good to me. I haven't watched this video, but that's the rumor, Ivan. That was a report by Casey Walsh. He said the last that he's heard about the project, it was being developed into an Avengers film. Oh, thanks, Big Boy Lion. I appreciate that. I actually talked to Mr. Anderson, my moderator, in here. We talk, and we've talked about going live more. The only issue is my schedule sometimes is pretty random. And I'd like to have like a set date to go live each time. That way everybody knows. That way, everybody could be here if they wanted to. I'll figure it out. I do want to go live, and I have some, I have a lot of friends who do YouTube, like Greg of the Real Rejects and John and everybody over there. I have a lot of people in the industry, like Law. He interviews like everybody, like everybody. He interviewed, Ryan Gosling and Margot Robbie for Barbie. I mean, he interviews everybody. He's got a lot of cool stories to tell. I'm sure everybody would like to hear from him. I have a lot of friends who are cooler than I am that I'd like to have on this show. So I think people would like to hear from them. Oh yeah, it's out in 3 minutes. Hold on, guys. I gotta set up everything here. How do I? Let's get Disney Plus pulled up. Make sure I'm logged in. Mr. Anderson, I already don't remember how to do the timer. I don't even remember how we did this, man. Actually, I think I might remember. Okay, so I've got Disney Plus pulled up. I have Marvel pulled up. I see X-Men the animated series, but that's not where we're at right now. I think I do something like stopwatch. Stopwatch, that's what I do. And then I move it to another window and I put it right here. And then I like do it like that. And then I do something like this. No, I do it like this. Hey, look at me. Look at me. Oh, I know. And to be quite honest, I was told it releases tonight at midnight. I'm not even 100% sure, just to be perfectly honest. I asked Greg from the Real Rejects. We were on the phone today, and I was like, hey, it's 12 tonight, right? Like Pacific time. And he's like, yeah, it is. So, do you think that it matters to see all 1993 episodes to follow what we have in 97? No. But did you watch the ending? I would say the ending matters more than anything. Oh, are you saying it's out? Is that what you're saying? You're saying to look it up? Search X. It is out. Oh wait. No, it's not out. I can't watch it yet. There's no episodes out yet. Oh, I see. Oh, does it actually say that? Where does it say that? Oh, details maybe. I don't see details. Okay, thanks, Tom. Appreciate that, Tom C. I mean, guys, I'm really excited for everyone to see the show because it's freaking fantastic. It really is fantastic. I'm gonna pop open a diet caffeine-free Coke because I'm so tired and I'm so tired and I have to go to bed right after this just because I'm exhausted. But we have 1 minute left. I was gonna check something. I don't remember what I was gonna check. What was I gonna check? Ha! Paul from Heavy Spoilers already posted his. Oh no, it's a review. Oh yeah, they posted a review, not a breakdown yet. I was gonna say I'll release my breakdown right now. No, I have my breakdown scheduled to go out in 31 minutes. Hello, Batman. Welcome. Sweet. To me, my X-Men. It's such a freaking cool line, man. And to hear Cyclops say it is so cool. Gene Universal Gamer. Oh, 10 episodes, DJ No Good. Oh, dang, Spider Cow. Oh, man. You all caffeinated up. I got no caffeine here. I gotta go to bed after this, guys. I'm tired. All right, it's one. Is it out? Refresh. Oh gosh, they released 2 episodes. I didn't think they were gonna release 2 episodes. They released 2 episodes. Okay, well, I'm up longer than I thought I was. We're gonna watch To Me, My X-Men. Let's count it down. We'll go in 5. Everyone press play at the same time is what we do. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It has not started for me yet. Oh, there is an ad. Hold on. Okay, now we're going. There it is. I'm not skipping the intro. Nobody skip the intro. Oh, it's not showing it. It just shows a black screen. Love it. So I have the time. All right, we in it. It's bringing me back. I'm a little ahead. Hold on, stop. 42. Now I'm at 42. 44. 46. There we go. Perfectly synced now. I can't wait till you guys see how freaking cool this is, man. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh. I am at exactly 1 minute and 15 seconds. What up, Deadpool? Yeah, Bishop is awesome. So it says dead headmaster, but we know he's not dead. I won't throw out all the Easter eggs. Roberto de Costa. Some people might know that name. I'm not gonna say who. Not gonna say who it is. There you go. Someone said who it is. It is a great time for X-Men. Yes, it is, Deadpool. Sees his own breath. You know who that means. Storm. Yes, it's Sunspot. Storm the Mohawk. Wait till frickin' Cyclops shows up, y'all. And remember, picture Henry Cavill. I'm gonna preach. I'm gonna keep talking about this because I really think he'd make a great Cyclops. I can't show the show, unfortunately. If I try to show it, it just appears as a black screen. But we're all watching it at the same time. We're at the 3-minute, 34-second mark. Actually, skipped a little bit. Oh yeah, it's amazing. Cyclops! Psych! Watch how he uses his. Look at that! Look how he uses his powers to like shoot him across the room. Right here, like, boom! He slides back. Oh my gosh, this is what we need from live action X-Men. Look at that smirk on his face. Oh, this is what we need. Armie Hammer could work as Cyclops too. I'd really love to see Henry Cavill though. Roped him up. Sentinel technology. FOH. Friends of Humanity. I surrender. Powers don't come from his visor, bro. You actually took the one thing away that contains his powers. Cyclops is freaking fantastic. He's one of my ultimate favorite X-Men. And here's Gambit. Dude, Cavill would make a freaking perfect Cyclops, man. Rogue. Rogue always comes to Gambit's rescue. Not. This part's a little weird. Someone did that to me in real life. Like, you just lost the professor. He's not dead, but you basically lost him, and Morph like shapeshifted into him. I'd be like, stop that, dude. That's what I'm saying, man. This is justice for Cyclops. Wait till you see him the rest of the episode. It's freaking fantastic. I need this live action. I need a Cyclops like this in live action. It's Adrian. I think there's going to be a pretty good catch to that in this series. Jean and Scott. I hear the music. Hey, Kay Snacky, really? That's super cool. Yeah, I've seen the first 3 episodes. I love it. Fantastic. Like 10 stars, 10 out of 10 for sure. I wish I could show it on screen. You know what? I actually think I can if I use Google Chrome. Beast. And Jubilee. Because that's exactly how it happened for her. Okay, hold on. I think I might have figured this out. And then now I can show some of it. I'm a genius. Not really. I just Chrome has a different setting. Here we go. So now I can show a tiny bit of it every now and then. Woof, woof. Maybe if you type it in, Ainsley, just type in X-Men 97. Jubilee's grown up now. Yeah, that's Jean, the pregnant one. Yeah. And this part's cool. Magneto. But of course, they're in the danger room. Danger zone. It says video games are for nerds. You're a nerd. Cold balls from your body. Someone's about to come who everybody loves. So scary. Bub. Scary enough for you, but X-Men First Class, boom. Love that picture. This is just like the president in the very first episode of the animated series. She was running on a treadmill. I hope you pop up in the show Deadpool. There's Trask. Master Mold. Trust happens when actions meet words. Cyclops out. Love that. Death certificate of him. But they know he's not dead. He just can't come back. Roberto's never where he wants to be. DJ, no good. Don't worry, Gambit gets in on the action, Johnny Washington. You still sound like it's Scott. Yep, she said it. Ramonjeet, what up? I love this. Gene and Scott. A life beyond the X-Men. First students, X-Men First Class. Kevin Hart is Wolverine. Tom Hart is Wolverine. Not the picture of the X-Men First Class. Jubilee lit Wolverine up. Look how short Wolverine is compared to Cyclops. Logan has a soft spot for Jean. You. Henry Cavill's too tall to be Wolverine. You see how short Wolverine here is compared to Cyclops? Wolverine's like short as hell. Nick, glad you're liking it, man. Yeah, it's fantastic. Wait till like the ending of this episode. It gets freaking awesome. Rogue and Gambit. One of the classic Marvel love stories. Yeah, he's like 5'4". I think he 5'4" or 5'2". He's no taller than 5'4". Yeah, that's what we don't know. What baby is it? Is it Cable? That's what we don't know. Then we got Morph and Wolverine here. See, look how short he is. Morph's not even that tall. Love how Morph is just like changing right, like in the club, like just. There's ads. Are you talking about on YouTube, Tom? Are there ads on YouTube or Disney Plus? Because I shouldn't have ads in the stream enabled. But Cable isn't technically the daughter of Jean. She's the daughter of Madeline. Which is why I'm like, oh, Disney Plus? Okay. Just make sure it's not on my end. No worries. No, I get it, man. I got lots of the lower end services myself. That's pretty cool. Jubilee would be freaking awesome in a nightclub, right? Like that, man. Like, she would be pretty sweet. I guess you could pause the stream when the ads come up. I think that would probably be the best way. Jubilee really would be cool to see in a club, like in a rave, like everybody has glow sticks and stuff, and she's just like popping little fireworks everywhere. I really did miss the Gambit and Rogue accents. I'm excited they're here. Excuse me. And here's Bishop. Bishop and Storm. And Gyrich. Henry Gyrich. Excuse me. I don't think mutants are a fad by any means. Anthony, that's funny. Yeah, 'cause you're a Jubilee fan. I have no idea what you mean by that, Ramanjeet. Oh, I like this part. You're not Professor X. You're no Charles Xavier. I love that line. Have you met my wife? Oh, this is where stuff starts to go down and where I just start to love it. This is cool animation right here. Pretty cool, Isaiah. This part's interesting. Oh, I need freaking subtitles on so I can hear freaking actually see what they're saying. English. Master Mold. The supercomputer. All right, this is where it goes down, and this part's awesome. Cyclops' animation here, Storm's in it, just everything here is freaking fantastic. Little pieces. Gosh, Wolverine's cool. As a team. Yeah, he was in the originals. This part's so cool. Look at it. He rips the top open of the X-Jet. And they're all flying in the air here. This part's awesome. Morph transforms into Angel. Gets Wolverine. Storm and Rogue get the others. Indestructible Storm. And then Cyclops just, oh, he's so cool, man. Look at this. Just dives towards the ground. Ah, it's so cool. Just shooting that energy beam to slow himself down, to stop himself. And then here's the line. Here's that line, that epic line. My X-Men. So cool, man. Oh, it's just the coolest. That's just the coolest. That's so freaking cool, man. The way he fell to the ground. There's Master Mold. Your animals, you need to be put down. Yeah, for real. Same here, Cosmic Pat. Surrender, mutant, surrender. Look at all these sentinels. It's like a sentinel graveyard. Duh, duh. Here's the theme song. Oh, I love this fight scene so much. Wolverine just freaking flying through the air to attack a sentinel. Of a beautiful involuntary friendship. Oh, what's up, Jose? There's Bishop just absorbing it all, sending it back out. Oh, this part is so cool. And this line that Cyclops drops right here. Give them the forecast. How freaking dope. And they say Omega level threat because Storm is an Omega level mutant. Look at this, man. When the lightning hits the sand, it turns to glass. She makes a tornado of freaking glass. That's freaking epic. Of glass and lightning. Look at that. Oh, gosh, it's so good. I've seen this scene a few times now, and it's still so good. And look at this smirk on Cyclops' face. He's so happy. And here's Master, and then here's the awesome scene. Charges up his staff, and that's so epic. Oh gosh, that's epic. Epic. Just amazing. So cool. Like this is what we need live action. We really need something like this live action. I like how you see his eyes there through his visor. Humanity is in the X-Men's debt. You sound like Charles. I love that line. Gosh, it's just so good, man. Such a great scene. Really is just an incredible scene. Cyclops still won't let me fly the jet. Headset is messing with my ears. Sunspot. Maybe tell your parents, bruh. Why would you not want to be a mutant? Roberto da Costa. Don't forget single. And I love how he says, page me, because we're in the freaking 90s, right? The show's about like, with the credits, it's about 28 minutes long or something. Oh, I wonder who. Who's gonna lead the team? I love that. The finest man I ever knew. He still calls him an old fool, though. Charles Francis Xavier. My X-Men. All right. Since I didn't plan on being up so late, let's just. I didn't know they were releasing 2 episodes right away. Let's just jump into episode 2. Sorry if the ads on Disney Plus are keeping you just kind of pause it. And you can not, yeah, pause the stream so you can catch up with it. But we're gonna go right into this new one here. I guess we'll wait like a couple of minutes, let everybody catch up. And in the meantime, what did you think of the first episode? This is like, if we don't have Cyclops like this in live action, I'm gonna be really sad because this is like some of the best Cyclops we've ever gotten. And as like one of my favorite characters, it's fantastic to see him like this, like shine, like just really shine. I freaking love it. I freaking love it. Yeah, right. Magneto's like that fool. For some reason, he left. He left it all to me. All right, guys, let's go ahead and start the second one because I'm like about to pass out. We're gonna do Mutant Liberation Begins. We'll start it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I won't skip the previously on X-Men. So we're doing a recap right now, right here. I won't skip the recap. Are you thinking it's like the last show? My X-Men. Freaking love that, man. I love how Magneto says that. My breakdown for episode 1 is up right now. Yes. I didn't know they were going to do 2 episodes, so my breakdown for episode 2 is going to be little late. I love how Magneto's in the intro now. Professor X is no longer there, sadly, but Magneto's there. I've only watched the second episode one time, so I don't even remember it. Hey Nick, I'm glad you loved it. Yeah, I freaking thought it was fantastic. I loved it. And now, oh look, Magneto with Genosha when it was still an asteroid. Oh yeah, this is I forgot how this was. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's still the original, but they gotta add their little twist on it, right? Oh right, yeah, yeah, okay. Starting to remember. Gosh, it would be cool to have Magneto's powers, man. Gosh, that would be freaking cool. Sweet, Nick. Yeah, I didn't realize they were releasing 2, but here we are. I know, D Rizzo, dude. I love how they have Scott just freaking front and center, the man in this. And now he's like, what do I do? So you could leave. Magneto is going about saving everybody. Melanin Uncode, yes, super nostalgia, huh? Hey, Jalen Jackson, glad you're loving it. Glad you're loving it. Guess who's here? Magneto's freaking awesome, man. Just as a character, he's freaking just creating the gosh, master of magnetism. Freaking Magneto, man, he's awesome. Gosh, we need all of this live action. Is to make him your friend. Beast is a wise man. Telling Bishop to go in the past and change it. De Stefano, I didn't see Archangel anywhere. I missed. Good Genosha. My X-Men. I love that. Alive, but not unharmed. I feel you, Michael. I thought about that too, right? Watch 'em on Saturday morning, old school style. Storm is definitely OP. I like this scene. You finally realized. Even Charles Xavier can make a mistake. The Phoenix. It's an interesting thing because she lives in a world where they hunt mutants and believe that they are bad, right? You a mutant, your husband a mutant, having a mutant child, you wish it to be born a human. That's a pretty deep take on it. Andrew, I don't really think you have to. They kind of basically set it up to where it's a brand new storyline. All you have to really know is Professor X is gone now, and him and Magneto, fought and everything. But oh, this gets interesting here. I like that. Well, Jean's not the mother of Cable, which is the interesting thing. I'm indebted to honor his wish. Mm, secrets. Secrets. Yeah, Cyclops is freaking baller in this. Twice. Magneto just smirks. It's like, yeah, your rifles might be, but those big metal helicopters in the back are not. I should have thought twice. Crimes against humanity. No, it has not, Jekyll. Jekyll. It's freaking awesome. Trying to earn everyone's trust. Put the collar on him. No powers right now. Justice is overdue. For real. Anthony, yeah, so yeah, they have a interesting past. Mm, Wolverine's kind of upset with Jean. The same stage where Professor X was almost killed. Because he was a mutant. Born a mutant. Got mutants watching everywhere. Glad you liked it, Christopher. Yeah, Larry. It's cool. Mm, you gave a monster a trial. This part's funny. What Wolverine says. Who? Apocalypse? Apocalypse is not dead. He's just currently trapped, so Apocalypse could return. Who? Apocalypse? That's so funny to me. They're just pushing cops. Like, you don't have any more cops there. Like, I feel like there should be a lot more security at the United Nations. Like, a lot more security at the United Nations. Titanium laced alloy. Ah, Gambit. Ooh. Ooh. This part's kind of like, ugh. Just open your eyes, Cyclops. End him. Morph. Turns into freaking Colossus. Psylocke. I like that. Circumstances do not offer us a choice. I feel like Cyclops could have just opened his eyes, though. Be silent. Get him, Storm. Get him, Storm. I'll show you a C-section. I mean, just sugar. I mean, just wear gloves the whole time, Rogue. They're like, holy crap, okay. Again, the United Nations would have more security. Just throwing that out there. Gosh, Magneto was cool. Look at, gosh, to have his powers be insane, man. Be animals and be caged. Dude, Storm looks so cool. That's so freaking cool. Cyclops is awesome. Or, sorry, Magneto and Storm are awesome. But then there's this. She got only one shot. Storm took it for Magneto. Your suit may have protected you, but not from Magneto. No more powers for Storm. Hello, Nico. Oh, you should fear Magneto. Gosh, can you imagine how scary Magneto would be in real life? What must we do to be good enough? Never again. Gosh, Magneto's so freaking cool because he's got such conviction and he's so like he knows what he's about. And this scene's just freaking dope. Hey, thanks, Nikhil. Love back to you guys. Oh, you done goofed up now, Executioner. Magneto gonna drop the bomb on him. Oh, of course you would be as pissed as Magneto. 100%. Oh. Ingrate. I could smite you with a step. Right now, my favorite X-Men is Cyclops. I typically say Wolverine. However, I love what they've done with him in this show. Good for you, Magneto. I love that line. Do not make me let you down. Here comes the name. Nathan Summers, aka Cable. Magneto got pardoned. Hey, just my opinion. What's up, man? Yeah, excellent scene. Love it. Genosha. Poison. Storm. Mm. Yep, Nathan Summers. We've got Cable. It's great, Alexander. Definitely permanent. Mm. Ironic. She gets scared by the thunder. Yeah, but the thing is Cable isn't actually the son of Jean and Scott. Cable is the son of Scott and Madeline Pryor. So like the first time I saw this, I was like, what? So they're clearly gonna change some things here. But Cable, Nathan Summers, Cable. Ooh, Rogue and Magneto. I like this part. He turns into Sabretooth. Gambit saw. Gambit saw. And Storm's gone. Are there versions? Okay, yeah. I mean, it would make sense that there are versions from Gene and Scott. I would say originally, though, it's Madeline Pryor. Aurora. Is that a real name? mon ami. Oh yeah, here's the twist. There it is. Oh, well, there it is. Yep, it seems like there is a clone of Jean, which is the Cable storyline with Madeline Pryor. This is what I've been trying to say this entire time. Cable is not the son of Jean and Scott. Cable is the son of Madeline and Scott. See you, Anthony. Thanks for stopping by. It's a great, yeah, it's a great ending. I love it. I love how it's. I love this ending. It really is a great ending. Fantastic ending. I just like how it's truly fantastic what they did with this. One, I just gotta say it. I just gotta keep saying it. My boy Scott Summers, Cyclops, they have done a fantastic job with him, making him, the new leader of the X-Men, at least momentarily, till Magneto came aboard. But yeah, I mean, just he was great in this. In the first episode, second episode, the way his character moved, using the blast to like slide himself across the room and stuff like that, like, oh man, it's fantastic. But then the storytelling of this is fantastic. The animation truly is fantastic. It's like new, but also very nostalgic at the same time. I love this show so far. I just think it's crazy cool. It is crazy cool. Like it's just a home run. Like it's a grand slam. It really is. Like it's just freaking fantastic. I love the first two episodes. I love the third episode because I've seen the third episode. I love the third episode. It's freaking crazy awesome. Crazy awesome. I didn't expect them to put two episodes out tonight, so I apologize. My breakdown's not going to be up with the second one until probably a couple of days. Um, it's probably not going to be out tomorrow, unfortunately. Don't think I'll be able to get it out that soon. But I do think we're in for a pretty cool story. Oh, am I just been sitting here with this thing on? I do think we're in for a really really good story. Um, I don't know, Jose. I don't know if it will. I'm not sure where they're gonna take this. Psylocke, Crazy Vix comic. Psylocke was actually Morph. Morph turned into Psylocke. Morph took on he was Colossus at some point. I don't remember who else he was. Um, but Morph has like when Morph turns into somebody, he also takes their powers. Uh, yeah, yeah, it's a lot better than I expected it to be as well too. Honestly, I was like, man, this is so I would say precious to a lot of people who watched the show as a kid, including myself. And I was like 5 when I watched it, right? Like 4 or 5 to like 10 years old, 10, 11, maybe 12. Um, and I was worried. I was like, it's gonna be really hard to capture the feeling that we had. It's gonna be really hard. Like this show is like held pretty close to people's hearts who grew up watching it, like myself. And when I watched it, I was like, holy crap! Like it's actually like they actually did it. Like it's actually amazing. I'm super impressed. I'm just I'm super impressed with Marvel Animation. I can't believe they did it so well. Yeah, yeah. It's yes. At one point in time in the comics, Magneto and Rogue are a couple. There's a lot of history there. Yeah. What's funny is I actually felt watching this more excited, more happy than I felt with with a lot of the more recent MCU projects. I would say, with the exception of like Loki. You know, yeah. Uh, yeah, there you go, crazy fix comment. Yeah, sorry to. Was it you that said? So? Yeah, it was you that was talking about Psylocke. Yeah, sorry to bust your bubble there, burst your bubble there. Yeah, it was more of transforming into a bunch of different characters. Uh, yeah, Lady. Okay, so it was Lady Deathstrike, Colossus, and then Psylocke, or Lady Deathstrike, Colossus, and then Psylocke, or Psylocke and then Colossus. What those three? Maybe some more. I don't remember. I haven't done a breakdown on this one yet. Do you have any idea how hard they would have to try to mess this up? Well, they don't mess it up in the third episode. I'll say that. I enjoyed the third episode a lot. And yes, no, Loki continues to this day to be my favorite Disney Plus show. Just favorite project from Marvel in general. I love Loki. I think they did an incredibly good job with both seasons. Yeah, we are getting the Spider-Man series later this year, which I'm really excited for as well. All right, guys, I'm really sorry, but my voice is now going out. I recorded a 24-minute breakdown for episode one today. Plus, I did a whole other video, and I've been talking this entire time, and it's 2:06 a.m. for me. I'm really tired, so I'm gonna have to cut the stream off now. But my breakdown of episode one is up. I also do a recap of what happened in the animated series. So for those who were asking, like, do you have to watch what happened? I pretty much tell you all the details you need to know. I'm really, yeah, Morph did turn into the Blob when Wolverine got supercharged by kinetically charged by Gambit, and then Gambit like threw him forward. Morph transformed into the Blob and shut him up. I thought that was really funny too. What's up, Barton? How's it going? Uh, Hive? Oh, you didn't like it? Oh, I've only heard people say great things about it. I loved it. Sorry you don't like it. Yeah, Morph turns into. I don't think it's Archangel. I think it's just Angel at that point in time. Because if it was Archangel, he would like wouldn't have the hair that he had. I was thinking about that before too. Plus the suit I think was different. He didn't have the Archangel suit on. He had the Angel suit on. I think it was just Angel. Um, yeah. Still no Shadow Dazzler. That Madeline ending is just green gray. I love how they stay pretty close to the comments. That's what I was telling everybody. I'm like, I know, like people keep saying like Jean and Cyclops, but I'm like, Cable's the son of Madeline and Cyclops. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Nikhil, I've watched one Bollywood superhero movie. I'm sorry to say that I do not remember it. I do not remember it. Yeah, he had metal wings, I guess. That would make him Archangel, but he doesn't have the face, and the hair is different than Archangel is. Looks like the face is just Angel. But you're right. That's a good point. He did have metal wings. But yeah, okay, guys, I'm going to bed. I'm sorry. But I'm glad everybody has really enjoyed it, exception of, a few out there. But yeah, I don't know, just really happy. Really happy everybody liked it. But thanks everybody for stopping by tonight, joining the watch party. We should be back at it next week unless something happens. I don't foresee anything happening. But again, glad to do watch parties again. Glad to do live streams again. Glad everybody could be here. Thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate it. Thank you, Mr. Anderson, for being here as the mod as always. Um, and yeah, we'll see you here next week. My breakdown for this is already out. I did get that part wrong about. I think I said that was Angel in the breakdown, not realizing it was Metal Wings. I just saw the hair in the face and I just thought it was Angel. But anyways, I'll try to get episode two's breakdown up as soon as I can. It'll probably take a couple days though. I have the breakdown already up and another video coming out tomorrow as well. But I'll get on as soon as I can. And again, glad everybody liked it, most people, and